जिंदगी की हर तपिश को मुस्कुरा कर झेलिए दोस्तों, क्योंकि धूप कितनी भी तेज क्यों ना हो, समंदर नहीं सूखा करते। नमस्कार, वेलकम टू नेक्स्ट आईएएस। आई होप यू आर डूइंग वेल। दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू कवर मेजर प्लेसेस जो कि अभी रिसेंटली न्यूज में थी एंड दे आर ऑल्सो रेलेवेंट फॉर यूपीएससी। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, लेट्स स्टार्ट टुडेज डिस्कशन विद गबॉन। एंड ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली गबॉन्स मिलिट्री लीडर इज स्वॉन इन as head of state after ousting the president whose family had ruled the country for more than 5 decades. Now let's know more about Gabon. तो फ्रेंड्स, एज यू कैन सी हियर, ये एक सेंट्रल अफ्रीकन कंट्री है जो कि सिचुएटेड है ऑन द वेस्टर्न शोर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल अफ्रीका एंड ये इक्वेटर पे भी लोकेटेड है। एंड गबॉन शेयर करता है बॉर्डर्स विद कैमरून, इक्वाटोरियल गिनी एंड रिपब्लिक ऑफ कॉन्गो। इसके वेस्ट में है अटलांटिक ओशन and it has a coastline on the Gulf of Guinea to the west. It is rich in natural resources and इसकी capital है Libreville. ये member है OPEC का, which stands for oil and petroleum exporting countries. And in addition to being an oil producer and net oil exporter, Gabon possesses abundant primary materials and enjoys growing agriculture and tourism sectors. And other notable exports are timber, uranium and manganese. Now let's go to Pulau Semakau Island. And ये न्यूज में अभी इसलिए है क्योंकि the landfill in Pulau Semakau Island is projected to be filled in just over a decade. And जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, ये located है south of Singapore. It was once home to a Malay village on the western side of the island and a small Chinese village at the southwestern end. And Singapore's only landfill is located here. It is also home to coral reefs, mangroves, and rare birds like great-billed herons. Now let's know about Terai-Arc Landscape. And ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि a team of researchers found protected areas and non-protected areas in the Terai-Arc Landscape are more prone to livestock predation related conflict. Now let's know more about Terai-Arc Landscape. So friends, it is the stretch between river Yamuna in the west and the river Bhagmati in the east. It represents three major habitat types, and these are Shivalik Hills, the adjoining Bhabar areas, and Tarai floodplains. It is spread across the Indian states of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, and Bihar, and low-lying hills of Nepal. And do you know, friends, about 22% of wild tiger population in India is found across the Terai-Arc Landscape, and it also has high mammalian diversity. It has been shortlisted by Food and Agriculture Organization as World Restoration Flagship as a part of ongoing UN Decade for Ecosystem Restoration Campaign 2021-2030. Now let's know about Umiam Lake. And ये न्यूज में अभी इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Meghalaya High Court heard a public interest litigation on cleanness of the Umiam Lake. And do you know, friends, Umiam Lake is one of the biggest artificial lakes in Meghalaya that is situated about 15 kilometers from Shillong. This is the location of Umiam Lake. It is more easily recognized as Barapani and covers an area of about 220 square kilometers. The surrounding Silvan Hills and green khasi pines add to the majesty of this vast lake, and the lake was formed when a dam was built over the Umiam River in early 60s as part of a hydel power projects. And do you know, friends, it is a major hub for water sports and boating. Now let's go to Ecuador. एंड ये न्यूज में अभी इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली इक्वाडोरियन प्रेसिडेंशियल कैंडिडेट डाइड आफ्टर शूटिंग एट कैंपेन रैली. नाउ लेट्स नो मोर अबाउट इक्वाडोर. तो फ्रेंड्स, इट इज कंट्री ऑफ नॉर्थ वेस्टर्न साउथ अमेरिका जो कि सिचुएटेड है इक्वेटर पर. इसकी कैपिटल क्विटो है एंड इट इज बॉर्डर्ड बाय कोलंबिया एंड पेरू. एंड इसके वेस्ट में है पैसिफिक ओशन एंड इट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट एनवायरमेंटली डाइवर्स कंट्रीज इन द वर्ल्ड एंड हैज कंट्रीब्यूटेड नोटेबली टू द एनवायरमेंटल साइंसेस. नाउ लेट्स नो अबाउट लॉक नेस लेक. एंड इट इज इन द न्यूज because recently many volunteers have come up in research of Loch Ness monster, which is believed to live in depths of Loch Ness Lake. And do you know, friends, Loch Ness is the second largest lake in Scotland after Loch Lomond in terms of surface area, and due to its depth, it is the largest lake in the United Kingdom by volume. Loch Ness contains more fresh water than all the lakes in England and Wales combined. As you can see here, this is the location of Loch Ness Lake that lies in Great Glen, which bisects the Scottish Highlands and is linked by the means of Caledonian Canal. Now let's know about Utkela Airport. and ये न्यूज़ में अभी इसलिए है क्योंकि रिसेंटली मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ सिविल एविएशन ने इसको इनॉग्रेट किया है एंड ये प्रोवाइड करेगा डायरेक्ट फ्लाइट बिटवीन उटकेला एंड भुवनेश्वर. एज यू कैन सी हियर, दिस इज द लोकेशन ऑफ उटकेला एयरपोर्ट जो कि सिचुएटेड है उड़ीसा के कालाहंडी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एंड इट इज ओन्ड बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. It has been developed as regional airport under उड़ान scheme of the Ministry of Civil Aviation. ये enhance करेगा regional air connectivity and play करेगा important role in economic development of the Kalahandi district. Now let's know more about उड़ान scheme. तो friends, ये लॉन्च की गई थी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ सिविल एविएशन के द्वारा इन 2016 टू एनहांस रीजनल एयर कनेक्टिविटी फ्रॉम अनसर्व्ड and underserved airports in the country and making air travel affordable to the masses. In the last, let's know about Helmand River, and it is in the news because water dispute related to Helmand River is escalating between Iran and Afghanistan. Now let's know more about Helmand River. So friends, it originates near Kabul in the western Hindu Kush mountain range and flows across Afghanistan. Before it branches just near the border with Iran, it flows in a southwesterly direction through desert areas before emptying into Lake Hamun, which straddles the Afghanistan-Iran border. The river is critical source of drinking water, irrigation, and fishing for both the countries. And do you know, friends, Afghanistan and Iran signed an agreement in 1973, which is known as Helmand River Treaty, to regulate allocation of river water, but it is not fully implemented, causing disagreements and tensions to persist. So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.